Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I hope this is working. This is my first time doing this from StreamYard into YouTube, but I wanted to come on here and talk about Nicki, y'all. Talk about Nicki, what's going on with her and Meg, and just share my thoughts. I don't even know if I'm going to pull cards on this, but I just really wanted to share my thoughts because number one, to me, I don't know why that's doing that. I don't know why that light's doing that. Let's turn. That's so weird. Change this. Let's turn this down a little bit. Maybe that will help. All right. So, Nicki, Meg, what is going on? What's happening? Why are we here? Where? I wish there was a way I could see like a chat. I don't know how. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh my God. Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. How can I figure this out? Okay. I think I figured it out. Listen, Nicki's not lying, y'all. You know, I know a lot of people out there, Team Nicki, y'all burbs, you know, Team Meg, y'all hotties, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, let me just start by saying, ever since this whole situation with like Meg and Tori and Kelsey, like all that stuff transpired, I have always felt like, and I'm sure some of you may agree or disagree, but I've always felt as though obviously we have never got the truth in what happened. Okay. All we've got was lies, spin-offs about what happened. No one has honestly told us the truth about anything. Everyone's got on interviews and saying many different things, and we've never got the truth of the matter. We've never got exactly what happened that day. And I feel like ever since then, there's been something, at least for on Meg's end, I feel like she's gone above and beyond to kind of defend herself, defend what she's saying, you know, defend the truth, you know, speak on what other people have said against her. Honestly, rather than telling the truth. Like, Meg, what happened? Like, what happened that day? Can you tell us the truth? I don't think she can do it. Like, I really don't think she can do it. And I feel like this is her way, like this diss track and her lives and her videos, this is her way of deflecting from the fact that she can just honestly never tell the truth. Okay. It's also my theory or prediction that there's something going on behind the scenes with her. I feel like there's some I don't know if someone's trying to expose her or if someone has some dirt on her or if someone just don't like her, but I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes where I feel as though Meg doing what she's doing is she's kind of deflecting from some other things that are about to come down the pipeline. Now, I don't want to say this has anything to do with Nicki. I feel like this is someone else. This is someone aside from Nicki, aside from anyone that has something to say about Meg. And I feel like she's kind of coming ahead of it, if that makes sense, by dropping this song or just by, you know, kind of just saying and sharing what she's sharing at this point. So what else did I want to talk about? What else did I want to say? I should have took notes, but I wanted to come on here real quick before I lost my train of thought. The other thing, we talked about getting ahead. And then the other piece was, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. What was the other piece? We talked about her getting ahead. And then, was it about Kelsey? Sorry, y'all. Let me just look this up real quick so I can be sure I'm saying everything right. And all this is allegedly. But these are just my theories. These are kind of just my theories, my predictions, what I'm feeling spiritually. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. There's also this weird energy when it comes to Meg. And it seems as though a lot of people feel as though they can't speak about her. Like they had that, like they're silenced, like they have to be quiet. Like they can't say anything against her because of what happened with her and Tory Lanez and Kelsey. Like there's this weird energy, this weird cloud. Like if you say anything about her that's not positive in a sense, you're going to be shamed or people are going to come from you. And it's like, why is that the thing right now? Why can no one say anything about Meg the Stallion without people getting like just upset and defensive, and then they're super quick to play that victim card. Why is that? Like, like I really would love someone to tell me, like, why is that? Like, why can't no one say anything about Meg without everyone being in an uproar? And I think it's just simply because my theory is she may know some things, or she may have been privy to some things that other people maybe don't want her to speak about. There could be some element here of being afraid of what she could say because of her speaking out. Like it's something along those lines. And I feel like at the end of the day, Meg has never been honest. Like, come on, like I feel like some of y'all, if you're someone who is empathic, if you're someone who can read energy, if you're someone who can pick up on vibes and, you know, the vibration and how people speak, and you can really look in someone's eyes and look into your soul, if you're someone who has that gift, if you're someone who has that skill, you can look at Meg and see that she's not being honest. She's not telling the truth. I haven't read on Meg in so long because when I tried to sit down and read on her, I was given a directive not to read on that girl. I was told, don't do it. And I was like, dang, like, why can't I read on Meg? And it was a no-go. There's a dark cloud around Meg. Real ones can see this. A lot of y'all are blind to it because of whatever reason. I don't know why some people can't see it. It's just some people may have the gift, other people don't. But I will say this, Meg has a sweet spirit when she wants to be a sweet spirit. But right now she has a dark cloud over her because she's not being honest with who she is. She's not being honest about a lot of situations. She's not being honest about a lot of her relationships. Okay, and it's eating at her, and this is why she's doing and writing these songs. I feel like every time we hear about Meg Thee Stallion, it's about some dish. It's about her coming at somebody. It's about her calling somebody out. It's about her speaking about how someone did something wrong against her. Like, what happened to the fun Meg Thee Stallion? What happened to the savage, classy, bougie? Like, I don't know where that went. That's the Meg that I stumbled across, I feel like a long time ago. I haven't heard anything differently from her since the whole thing happened with her, Tory, and Kelsey. Like, I don't know where that Meg is, okay? And I just really think she got to be honest with herself, and she got to tell the truth. Because if you're someone who can't tell the truth, you got to lie, and she's very manipulative. She be getting some of y'all. I'd be like, yo, these people eating this up. They eating it up. They don't even see, they don't even realize. And a lot of the times it's simply because these people who eat it up, these people who are not able to recognize that form of manipulation, are simply people who are used to being manipulated. These are people who have been in environments where they were where at the beginning they were used to manipulative situations, used to people lying, used to people gaslighting them, that they can't recognize the difference. They can't recognize when someone's telling the truth. They can't recognize when someone's just being fake versus being real. Like, let's be honest. Meg came up there on Gayle King, said she ain't sleep with Tory, got to the judge and said she did. A bold-faced lie. Why? Why couldn't you just tell the truth then? That was your opportunity. But it's like she can't do it. Like, there's something in her where she just can't tell the truth when it comes to this. And I feel like it's always going to be this dark cloud around her. And I'm sure maybe some of y'all don't feel the same. I'm curious to see how some of y'all feel about this situation. Like, do you feel the same with what I'm saying, or do you feel slightly different? But I feel like until she comes to terms with the truth, unfortunately it's always going to be Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Meg Thee Stallion and Tory, like, it's always going to be the situation. It's going to get to the point where at some point when it's ready for Tory to be released, I almost feel like she may cause some drama with that. Like, I feel like if this man is locked away in a cage right now, okay, he does not have his freedom. At some point, he will have to get out. So what's going to happen when he get out? Like, y'all going to come at him when he's trying to get out and be free? Like, he's serving his time. And I feel like this man is serving his time right now. And Meg is still talking about him. Meg is still, I guess, in her feelings. Meg still feels some type of way. Like, I just, honest to God, I don't understand. Like, he's serving his time. I'm sure if I were him, if I was in a situation, I would be finding ways to bring peace, finding ways to forgive myself and move on in a healthier way while he has this time, rather than harp on anything, harp on the negativity, harp on the experiences that are dead and gone. Meg is still harping on shit she should have let go of a long time ago. And that is her problem. Okay, that is Meg's problem. Let it go. Tory's in jail. You won. But yet you're still online talking about him. Why? Meg, why? What really happened? What's really going on? Tell us. I'm sure there's people out here who can relate. Yes, they're always making her out to be a victim, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Like, girl, enough. Please stop. Please stop. You lie too much. And it's eating at you. And I'm going to be real with y'all too. I kind of feel like there's a part of me that feels like, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't want to, I'm definitely shifting gears real quick. But when I think about her and Party, sometimes I wonder, does she really want to be with a man? Like, sometimes I think Meg wants to be with a woman. And she's also very masculine by nature. You know, just her energy in general is very masculine. So sometimes I feel like, could she be battling that side of herself too? And does that kind of spill out in some of these other things that are transpiring with these other artists? Because I feel like she's confused. And I always said when her and Party got together, I said, this is just because of the case. Like, that's it. And you see, once the case was over, what they break up, 6 months later, if that, it might have been sooner than that, they were done. And I honestly feel like Party really liked Meg. I really do think Party liked Meg. I really do. I think he was trying. As a man, I think Party was trying to do the right thing. I think he was sympathetic or empathetic to some of her experiences. I think he was trying to comfort her in certain ways. And I feel like we all have that one. I feel like as a woman, we all have that one man who tries to come in and kind of save us in a sense, but we fuck it up. And I think Meg Thee Stallion fucked it up. I think she did a lot of things to self-sabotage her relationship with Party. And number one, you know, she wasn't honest with Party about being with Tory. And as a man, I would be like, yo, I'm done with you. Like, we've had conversations. We've done this, that, and the third. And you couldn't tell me before I found it in court that you slept with this man. Like, I'm done with you. Like, that's just wrong. You got to be honest. You got to be real. And I feel like that's something she cannot do. She really cannot do that. And it's just, like I said, I think Meg has a very sweet spirit when she wants, but she's caught up in some dark shit. She's caught up in some dark things, some dark energy. And maybe it's the industry. You know, a lot of the times it is some of the people you hang around. I feel like she got caught up in all, and she's still getting caught up in it, and it's eating away at the very person that she is. Hold on, I'm reading some of y'all comments. Yeah, he really did love her. Yes, I did a reading. I wonder if that's still on my channel. But I feel like the last reading I did about Meg, I felt engagement energy around her. And I don't know if he did propose, like if he was ready to or actually did, like, and I wonder if she said yes or no. I feel like the vibe from that reading was he did like physically propose to her or something like that. Like, I'm getting the vibe maybe she saw the ring or saw something that would kind of indicate he was ready. But either way, Meg is going through some things. And ultimately, she has to tell the truth. When you live in a lie so long, you start to believe it's reality. And then something happens to snap you back into reality. And unfortunately, that's what's going to happen to Meg. It's like she might have to lose some things or have, I kind of feel like with this situation, with Nicki coming into the situation, like there may be this like unlikely alliance, like where it's like someone you least expected to come in and be like, yeah, I don't really deal with Meg like that either. Like, you know, she did this and she did that. Like, I feel like there's someone out there who's been biting their tongue for too long when it comes to Meg, and I don't think they can do it anymore. And I feel like they might say, you know, literally, like, I've been trying to hold it in for so long, but I can't do it. Like, and it's almost like, I hate to say this, but it's almost like exposing Meg, like surviving Meg. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's what it feels like. It feels like people are scared to speak against some of their experiences with her. And it's going to come to the point now where people are going to have to hold their head up high and speak their truth in spite of what other people think. A lot of the time, people are just so scared to say what they feel because of backlash or because, you know, people won't resonate with what they're saying or they won't understand it. But there's a good part of what people say where other people will connect and be like, yeah, you know, I feel that way too, or I thought about that too. And the other thing is with like, I don't know, Nicki bringing up her mom and stuff like that. Look, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but honestly, my thought about the dead is this: they're not really dead. Okay, all of our loved ones are just in a different realm. Okay, they're just in a different body. No one is really dead. Their spirit is still alive. And I feel like Nicki kind of saying what she said, honestly, I feel like it had to be said. I feel like someone had to say it. Like, I really do. And I hate to say that, but I feel like it had to be said. I also feel like a part of me, like, I don't know the circumstances around like Meg and like her mom and her grandmother and all that stuff. I don't know if she was necessarily in the best place with her mom. Like, what was their dynamic? Like, was she raised with her mom all the time? What was the relationship like? Because I feel like they kind of butted heads. Like, I feel like she wasn't at the best place with her mom. Now, again, that doesn't make it right for Nicki to say whatever she said, fine. But like, sometimes people play the loved ones not here card to their advantage for sympathy. And again, I feel like Meg be trying to play the victim any which way she can. And it's like, yo, enough is enough. Like, I'm sick of hearing about you dissing people. I'm sick of you hearing about party. I'm sick of hearing about you not liking this and that. Why? Why is that always your card that you pull, girl? Like, seriously. And her song, the one song she dropped with the album, I feel like she was talking about mental health or something. Dang, I wish I remember what that song was. I can't remember, but who wants to sit there and rap about I was in my head and I knew you was lying and I couldn't even go to bed? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like she does. Like, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to sing that. Like, music is, words are power. And that's what music is. It's power, it's vibration. And if you're saying that stuff over yourself over and over again, you're speaking that stuff into your existence. And I feel like some of the stuff Meg is saying is not things anyone should want to speak over them. It's not one of those things you want to be in a car listen to. You want things to uplift you and encourage you, be a vibe, be fun. You're going to the gym and you listening to that stuff. Some of the stuff Meg is dropping, you cannot listen to that stuff. Okay, it's called Cobra. Let me listen. Let me see if I can pull up the lyrics real quick. Some of that stuff, yeah, breaking down, I had the whole world watching, but the real part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died. Like, come on, y'all. And nobody close tried to stop me. Long as everybody getting paid, right? Everything will be okay, right? I'm winning. Ain't nobody tripping. Bet if I fall off, everybody go missing. I'm sitting in a dark room, think like, come on. No, I'm at that age now. I can't listen to music like this. I'm sorry. No. That's a no-go for me, but to each his own. Y'all want to listen to that? I advise you to tread lightly, because that's not something you want to speak and listen to over and over again, because you're going to be right on that depressed vibration, right on there crying, right on there worried. Man, I miss my parents, way too anxious. Oh my God. See, I didn't even know it was like this. Oh, dang, I got problems. Never thought a bitch like me. Like I get where you coming from, Meg, but no, this isn't it, honey. This isn't it. And honestly, this is also helping Nicki trend just a little bit, you know. Pink Friday 2 out now. But listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm praying for Meg, because I feel like she got to do the right thing. Like, this is her year to kind of do the right thing. Like, stop playing in people's faces. Stop lying so much. It's starting to eat at you. Like, just tell the truth. You know, speak from your heart. Real people will understand you when you speak from your heart, and stop capping, stop lying. Stop trying to just keep up with an image for the gram and for TikTok. Like, you're going to lose yourself by not being honest. If you want to be with a woman instead of a man, Meg, just say that. Just do that. It's okay. No one's going to see you any differently, but you're seeing yourself as differently. And like with Nicki, I'm interested. I feel like this song that she's dropping, I wouldn't be surprised if Nicki drops a couple of other songs. Like, I know she got the album and stuff like that, but I just have a feeling Nicki might drop a couple other songs this year besides what she got with Pink Friday 2. But I feel like this might be a fun song. Like, I know it's kind of like a clap back to what Meg said, but I do feel like it's going to be something that's fun. It might expose some things that people didn't know or realize. Information about maybe someone else that people didn't know and realize. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be what it's going to be. You know, there's a lot of things, and this is just overall energy, not just with Meg or Nicki, but I feel like there's a lot of things in the music industry and collectively that can no longer stay the way that they are anymore. Like, people have been getting away with far too much, like saying certain things, capping about certain things, you know, pretending to be this, pretending to be that. And enough is enough. Like, there's going to be some changes that happens when it comes. We kind of see with Diddy, like Diddy is falling off in his own way. Like, at the end of the day, certain things are just not going to cut it this year. And 2024 is done. Like, yes, a lot of people are getting exposed, and I really do feel like Meg is going to get exposed. Like, there's someone that's going to come out and really speak their mind and be like, I can't hold it in anymore. Like, it's eating at me type of thing. Like, whoever this is, maybe it's Kelsey, I don't know. And I also feel like her and Kelsey, I feel like they were really cool. and they got caught up in an unfortunate situation. And Meg chose the side of the industry. And oh shoot, hold on, y'all. Need help? Oh, okay. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. What was I saying? Yeah, things in the industry, it can't cut it no more. Like if you doing something wrong, if you're not being honest, someone's gonna find the receipts. Someone's gonna find the information quick and fast, and be like, well, you said this, but here it says, like, it's given docket sheet. It's given a judge. Like, I don't know if someone else about to go to court. I don't know what's about to happen, okay? But something's going down. All right, this is just the beginning. We only in January. And here we are again. Like, talking about Meg and all this stuff. Like, and look, the rap beef and stuff like that, the diss track, that's healthy. It's healthy, it's fun, it gets people talking, it gets you streaming, it gets Meg's numbers up, it gets Nicki's numbers up. Cool. I love that stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to start being real about some of the stuff you're saying. And Meg has not been real yet. And I just cannot, like, I'm just so sick of it. Like, I can't, every time I hear about her, I'm just like, yo, like, when are you going to tell the truth? Like, am I the only one that can see this? Like, am I the only one that can see this? So, look, we're going to have to see what this song about to be about with Nicki. You know what? The other thing I'm going to tell y'all real quick, I did pull cards. I'm not going to pull cards now, but I did pull cards, and I specifically asked, like, why did Meg drop the Hish track? And I got Sun card in reverse with the Six of Cups. Damn it. And what was the other card? Oh, damn, I shuffled it. Six of Cups. And I can't remember the other one. But that lets me know that there's some darkness. Like, she's not in a happy place. And with the Six of Cups, we know that card to be nostalgic. So there's something about her childhood that she's either dealing with, or she has not dealt with, or that she's struggling with. There could be some childhood memories that are coming to the surface for Meg right now that maybe she needs to address. Or there could be someone from her past that's coming back into the picture, coming to the surface that maybe she's going to have contact with. But at the end of the day, she's dealing with some demons that she needs to, ultimately, Meg needs to heal. Like, let's be honest, she needs to heal. Like, she needs to sit in a dark room and, be to herself. That's what she really needs to do. Yeah, the coming at Nicki and her husband, that's old and played out. Like, y'all gotta come up with something better. Nicki don't, like, come up with something better than that. Like, y'all still talking about her husband and all that stuff. Let it go. Please, like, let it go. It's just weird. That's her man at the end of the day. She's married. That's her man. What y'all want? That's her husband. That's who she chose, and he chose her. Like, half of y'all ain't even married, worrying about what Nicki doing, worrying about her husband and all that stuff. Let it go. It would be even crazier. How does Cardi feel about what? Yeah, Cardi has been very quiet. And a part of me was like, yo, if Cardi and Nicki could come together over this Meg stuff, now that would be crazy, okay? That would be crazy. That's interesting. I do wonder how. Let's see. Let's ask. Thank you so much. How does Cardi B feel about what's happening with Meg and Nicki? Let's just see real quick. Because I did think that myself. Because Cardi I ain't heard a peep from Cardi. She may be over there trying to save her marriage. How does Cardi B feel about what's happening between Meg and Nicki? I feel like there's a small part of her who agrees, a small part of her that agrees with Nicki. Okay, we got the 9 of Oh, that's interesting. We got the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's almost given that perhaps this was like a wish of hers. Like maybe she wanted, maybe, I don't know, maybe Cardi wanted some sort of diss to Nicki in some sort of way. However, it's almost given she didn't want it to be in this way, is what I'm thinking. Let me see. Show us some more. How does Cardi feel about this Meg and Nicki beef? I didn't even know that they were beefing. I thought everything was good. See, yeah, Two of Swords. She's undecided. And she's clearly avoiding it for a reason. And another thing about this Two of Swords is like the blindfold. Like there's something I feel like Cardi knows, but she just can't speak about. Okay, Swords, communication. She wants to speak about it, but she can't. And like I said, it's almost given that she wanted something like this to happen, but maybe not in the way that it did happen. And I also, like I said, a part of her, I do feel like a part of her, like Meg do be lying. And I feel like there's something about that Cardi doesn't like, but she may not say it. Yeah, see, we got the we have the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. This is a card of defense, and the Queen of Wands is just, you know, that confidence and stuff like that. This to me, like seeing this defense, it's almost given like she would be on, like we know Meg and Cardi's cool, so she would be like on the offense side, right? I'm thinking in like football terms, but I feel like she just might be on the defense of the Queen of Wands, okay, of the Sag. I do. A part of me feels that way. Now, why? Only Cardi knows. Okay? Air sign. And what? Wait, Cardi's a Libra, right? Let me look this up. I feel like Cardi's a Libra. Yes, October 11th. Yeah. There's definitely something Cardi knows. But she's not ready to kind of choose sides because it's a twofold. You know, which shore does she want to speak to? Which shore does she want to address? And she may have I feel like Cardi got some other things going on right now that she may not have the energy to even dive into the drama. But maybe after this song pops out with Nicki, maybe she'll say something. Maybe she'll drop a little meme where it's like maybe she kind of like shaking the boat a little bit, drop a little pic, a little something. But I part of me feel like she on Nicki's side. She may not say it directly, but I feel like she might say it indirectly in some sort of way. And I don't know. Y'all drop another question. What else? What else? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I think I'm good now. See, I'm telling that good shit. Now my microphone literally want to do stupid stuff. Like, what is happening? I feel like Cardi and Nicki should be cool, but I think just my perspective, I feel like Cardi did too much. I feel like Cardi let the industry get in her head and create some fake beef with Nicki. That was never Nicki's intention. Like, I don't think her intention was for it to ever get there. Like, it's cool to have that healthy beef and da-da-da-da, but I feel like the industry got to Cardi's head and she took it too far. She took it too far. And Nicki's a Sag. Like, when you take it too far for that, it's like, bitch, fuck you. I will never deal with you again. Like, and I kind of feel like that's where Nicki's head is. So it's tough to say. Like, Nicki really would have to really push that down to the bottom, because what Cardi did was just too much. And I wouldn't deal with her again if I was her. However, when you grow and you know, life is short and you kind of want to make amends, sometimes it's just like, all right, you know, yeah, Cardi, you was wrong as hell for that. But you know what? I'm going to put that aside and let's talk. Like, I could see Nicki doing that, but I mean, shoot, if it happened this year, that would be crazy. But I don't know. It might have to take some time. But Cardi knows she was dead wrong for that. Cardi knows she wish it would be different. And I've said this before in other readings. I feel like Offset may have had a thing or feelings for Nicki in some sort of way too. And I feel like that fucked with her head and had her doing and saying stuff that was just out of pocket. That just created more beef than it needed to. Yeah, let's see. Let's let me just pull. Let me just see. Will Cardi B and Nicki ever make amends? Will Cardi B and Nicki ever make amends? Like, I don't think it's on Nicki's mind like that, like how it once was. But I feel like if the opportunity was right and the energy was right, she may be open to it. Let's see. Will Cardi B and Nicki Minaj make amends? What's the energy? See, Queen of Wands came out again. It's up to Nicki. It's when Nicki says, "All right, I'm ready." Like, I'll talk to her. I'll have a conversation. Let me just pull one more. And then the Queen of Cups. Yeah, when I feel emotionally ready to do it, where I feel balanced enough, where I'm ready to have that conversation or talk with her, there's an opportunity for us to come together and, you know, speak to some of the things that happen. When the emotion feels right, when it's steady, when the waters are calm, when the energy is good, I'll come in, tap in, and we can have a conversation. But it has to be right. It's ultimately going to be Nicki's choice and decision, and that's fair. That's definitely fair. Did Offset and Sweetie sleep together? Did I read on that before? I think I did, and the answer was no. Let's see. What did Offset and Sweetie have a thing? Thank you so much. Did Offset and Sweetie have a thing? Did they sleep together? Did they hook up? Let's see. Offset and Sweetie, did they hook up? Queen of Cups. Dang, the cups. These cards just coming out. Sweetie is a water sign. I feel like she's a Cancer. I think I'll be trying to remember this. Let me see. Sweetie, I feel like she's a Cancer. July 2nd. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups with the Hermit in reverse. So it's given, I don't know if he tried to come at her. Holy Spirit, clarify. Yeah, and the Death card too. I don't know Offset's sign, but I feel like he may have tried to come at her at one point or maybe insinuated something, but she didn't give him the play. It was kind of like a dead end. It's kind of like, we can't go there or we can't have this. And it's also given if circumstances were different, like, you know, if me and Quavo, didn't have what we had, maybe the circumstances were different. It's kind of given like if this was a different lifetime, possibly it could be there, but I don't get that they had anything together. Like what I would want to see here is maybe a 2 of Cups or some sort of lover's card or even like a 3 of Cups energy, but I'm not getting any of that. It kind of feels like, I don't know if she's even interested in him. Okay. I don't even know if she's interested in him. So I'm going to just say, no, I don't think she has those feelings for him. Or if she did, it's in hermit mode where she would never push forward into the direction of that actually happening. Okay. I'm not surprised because he knows. Yeah, Sweetie is gorgeous. Yep, she's gorgeous. That's a great question. I do wonder. I never even thought how Rihanna is feeling about all this. Rihanna over there in La La Land with her kids and ASAP. She just like, I'm not in all of this. But I know her and Nicki probably having a good laugh about all of this. Let's see. How does Rihanna feel about the Hish track? She might not have. How does Rihanna feel about Meg's Hish track? Thank you so much. How does Rihanna feel about Meg's Hish track? All right, we have, interesting. We got the 9 of Swords with the High Priestess. It's almost given that she knows something, and this is kind of what I said in the beginning, that someone knows something. Rihanna may be feeling. Yeah, it's given that she knows someone is anxious about some element of mystery with the High Priestess here. Something's behind the veil. And I said this in the beginning, y'all. I said this at the beginning. I feel like she knows something. Rihanna knows something. Maybe through Nicki, or maybe just through her own High Priestess energy, through her own intuition, her own knowledge. Clarification, 9 of Swords, and the I don't know. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. Someone's going to be feeling, someone's getting either spiritually left out or someone is losing some sort of money. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. This is tough to say. Rihanna is always a tough read. Rihanna is definitely always a tough read. She got a nice little what do I want to call it? Like a spiritual guard or shield over her when it comes to reading anything with Rihanna. So it's kind of tough to say. I'm getting that she knows something. She knows someone's anxious about something. But of course, she's not going to speak about it. I feel like Rihanna's super intuitive. And I think she also knows that someone is going to lose out on something, or someone is spiritually lost, or this is going to keep someone spiritually lost. Maybe she feels as though, maybe she feels as though Meg is spiritually lost. With this 9 of Swords here, maybe she feels as though this song maybe has kept her up. I don't know how long Meg was thinking about doing a song or track. I'm not sure how long she's had this on her spirit. And maybe Rihanna just outside looking in is just kind of like, this girl is lost. Maybe that's just what she's saying. Okay, it could be a couple of things. They were saying something about Savage as funny. Yeah, I don't think she's doing too much with that right now. So that could explain, there could be some effects to her, losing out on some money as well. But I also feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Meg is going here crying and all that stuff within the next 24 to 48 hours with this child. Because one thing she gonna do is fake cry, y'all. Fake cry. She be faking it. I be like, yo, and people be eating it up. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta know the difference. Y'all gotta be able to read energy, read through people's lives and manipulation. Trust me, I've been lied to so much and manipulated so much. When you sit with yourself, when you're to yourself and away from those kind of people and no longer associate with those kind of people, you start to see the real from the fake. You start to see what you were subjected to in the past versus what you have now, and how you no longer want to be around people like that. You're welcome. Yes, thank you. Purple. Yeah, I just, this is gonna be crazy. I'm honestly just excited to see more music from Nicki. Let's see what else she got. Cause look, that's what we gonna get out of it. Okay, we're gonna get more music, more streams. If y'all have any other questions, I'll pull a couple more cards for like maybe like 5 more minutes. Meg has to learn to pick and choose her battles wisely. Okay, that's something she lacks, is wisdom. That's something she really does lack. Like, you don't have to do all this. No one told you to do it, all this. No one told you you had to do this. But this is now like her new persona. This is now her walking more into her victimhood and having to just walk in that. Like, this is now who she is. Like, she has to be this person because of that unfortunate experience with her, Tori, and Kelsey. And now this is who she has to be now, instead of healing and sprouting into, and this to her is like, I guess in her own way, she sees this as the new version of herself. However, you still haven't healed through those old wounds, and those old wounds are sprouting into this, how do I want to put it, like this false new version of you, and it's creating more chaos than goodness. It's creating more drama than healthiness. And it's like she just doesn't see it. Like, I just don't get it. Okay, let's ask, all right, let me see. Chris Brown and Sweetie dating? Are they? What's the energy of Chris Brown and Sweetie? I haven't seen anything with Sweetie in a while. I haven't read on her in a while, actually. Let's see. Chris Brown and Sweetie. What's the energy? What's the energy with Chris Brown and Sweetie? I don't know. Does Sweetie like him? Show us the energy. Chris Brown and Sweetie. Are they dating? What's their energy? What's their vibe? Ace of Wands. There could be some potential there. New and fresh. Judgment in reverse. Sweetie and Chris Brown. What's the energy, Holy Spirit? What's the energy? I don't know. It's given potential. It's given the potential, or they're doing some sort of business deal. They're maybe collaborating on something that's going to bring them both money. I'm not getting any love energy from this reading, but I do feel like for Sweetie, there's something very admirable that she feels about Chris Brown. Maybe there's something there where she's really learning something through having conversations with him. But with the Judgment in reverse, it's something, there's something here that I feel like she could be ignoring or avoiding by dealing with him. Now, maybe this could be emotion. Maybe she's not tapped into her emotion. Let's see. Yeah, because now we got the 5 of Cups. Like, I feel like there's potential there, but there could be some unresolved regret and disappointment that one or both of them are feeling, where it may not be ready for them to follow the call, because this is technically in reverse. So if it was upright, this would be like, listening to the call. There's something here that they're either one or both is not listening to. So I'm just not getting so much romantic energy. They also could possibly have a guard up to that energy for their own individual ways. But, there could be some passion there. There could be some stability there, but I feel like they could more so want to connect, maybe business-wise, because there may be some healing they both need to do first and foremost. Okay. Let's see. How is the track going to sound, or what can it include? Wait, what track? Are we talking about Nicki's song? don't know. That's a good question because Nicki is notorious for kind of like she speaks in code a lot too sometimes. So a part of me feels like the song might be a little coded, where if you're not a Nicki fan or you're not in tune or you don't have that type of high priestess energy, it may go over your head depending on, let's see, how do I want to word this? What's the song? Is the song actually called Bigfoot? Is the song actually called that? Nicki, let's see. I don't know if it's actually called Bigfoot. Did they drop it? Oh yeah, it is called Bigfoot. Dang, that is crazy. Woo, Nicki is crazy, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. What is the vibe? Let's just get one card. What's the vibe of Bigfoot? What's the vibe of Bigfoot? Nicki's Bigfoot? What's the vibe of Nicki's Bigfoot track that's coming? Queen of Pentacles. Is she gonna be talking about money? I don't know. Is she gonna be talking about money? I don't know. It's tough to say. It's tough to say how it's gonna sound with the cards, but with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, she might talk about how she's the queen. She might talk about wealth, figures, checks, cutting a check, money that's coming in, a crown, maybe even a bunny. I don't know, maybe someone's child too, because a bunny can sometimes represent children. A goat as well. I'm just kind of testing maybe something about a throne, a rose and a thorn. I don't know. It could be something like that. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a reach with the name of the song. But she could just be saying no one's as stable as her as well with the Queen of Pentacles. No one's as strong as her. Her strength speaks words. Her strength speaks volumes or something like that. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all be reading cards too? What y'all think? Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. It's going to be tough to say. We're going to have to see. Let's see. Oh, how does Drake feel about this song? That's a great question. He probably don't give a fuck. Drake probably don't care at all. He like, I'm going to just let Nicki go in and do what she does because I know it's going to get done either way. Let's see. What's Drake's thoughts on the Hiss track? I listened to it for a second and it's always just the same. It sounds just the same as all her other songs. How does Drake feel about the Hiss track? Oh. We have the full card coming out. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I feel like he really don't care. I feel like he's saying with this, like the full card, she's just jumping off the edge. Like, kind of, Meg is grasping at straws, trying to still have some relevance. Because let's be honest, someone tell me otherwise. Someone tell me otherwise. But I feel as though anytime we hear about Meg, it's about drama. It's about her dissing someone. It's about her clapping back at someone. When has it been differently? Someone please tell me. Someone please. When has it been different? When has it been different? Drake's energy towards the Hiss track. Show us some more. Drake's energy towards the Hiss track. Oh, we got two cards that came out. Oh, this interesting. You got the Ten of Swords with the World. Does a part of him feel like this could end her? I wonder. Does a part of him feel like this is the end of a cycle? Like, I don't know. I just wish he would stop this. Like, I feel like, again, the rap industry, the entertainment industry, you kind of have to you come in and you kind of have to jump on the bandwagon to kind of stay relevant, kind of get your name, people talking and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I feel like at a certain point you get tired of that. You don't really do it anymore. Um we see with Drake in himself, like his music, at least in my opinion, this is just my opinion. All of the stuff I said today is just allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Okay, just my predictions, thoughts, and energy that I'm feeling spiritually. But with Drake's songs or last couple albums, like he doesn't even feel like he's putting much energy or effort into it. He's kind of just doing it to kind of keep up. And I feel like for Meg, she's kind of just doing it to keep up. And this could be this could be kind of the end. Like the world could maybe see this as an end. There could be just something that happens, or this could be something that happens, not necessarily to her, but just like a spiritual ending where the world is going to just kind of, I don't know, maybe just get tired of it. Because at a certain point, you got to get tired of the same shit. That's insanity. Doing the same shit over and over again, hearing the same shit over and over again. Like it gets annoying at a certain point. And maybe that's what I feel like that's what Drake could be feeling. Like it's just foolish. It's giving foolish energy. It's giving, she taking a risk she maybe shouldn't. She's taking a risk that's going to cost her the world. It's going to cost her an ending maybe that she's not ready for. Okay? Drake is Team Tory. I mean, the beef is going to end eventually. I hope. Let's ask one last question. When will it end? The Nicki and Meg beef. When will it end? Like, Nicki drops this song. Then what happens? Meg come back with another song? Like, I don't know. Why? Let's see. When will the beef? Oh, that came out quick. We got the Eight of Pentacles here. So it could be another 8 days. 8 weeks, 8 months, month of August. We are in the year of the 8. This is infinite energy. Also with the 8 of Pentacles here, it's about working, skill development, building your craft. So again, it could kind of just, I don't know, it kind of could continue to build for a minute. And maybe die down on the 8th. I don't know. Something along those lines. Or someone comes in and shakes the table and sides with someone. I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like Meg is getting exposed for something anyway. Aside from this entire shit right now that's happening is a distraction for something else. Trust and believe this is a huge distraction for something else that's happening. Okay, something else is happening behind the scenes. And I feel like Meg is trying to get ahead of it to deflect from some other things. Okay, like I said in the beginning, she got to be honest about a lot of demons. She has to start to heal through a lot of things. Okay, she's a sweet spirit deep down inside, but she's living in a unfortunately dark cloud and fantasy that's causing her to be in situations and circumstances that aren't the best for anyone. Yeah, I do feel like Meg would drop after Nicki for some weird reason. Like, why? If she does that, that just proves the point that she's really ill. Like, there's really something wrong. Like, if she does that, then there is really something wrong. Like, you're really grasping at straws to stay relevant. You're really playing the victim as hard as you can just to keep, like, why? Why would you do that? Like, I don't know. Like, I get trying to stay relevant, but seriously, she could have stayed in 2020. Like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, Meg said this, and she's like, girl, your energy. Like, Please stop, girl. You could be doing so. And Meg is funny too. Like, you could be using that energy to be funny and put your energy into other things besides this. Like, dissing people. And I'm in a dark room and no one had my back and that shit whack. And when you're gonna come be there for me when I was there for you. Like, girl, please. A lot of people ain't been there for a lot of us. But we ain't out there every day rapping about it. We move on and be happy. You need to try it. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I didn't talk long enough. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop some questions. Maybe I'll do another reading. But we about to see what this... we about to see what Bigfoot is all about, y'all. So I really appreciate y'all watching and tuning in. And y'all be safe and have a great evening. Much love to all of y'all. Till next time. Bye.